2. Maybe it's layer number 3 or 4. Or maybe even number 5. Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you. I appreciate you coming to see what's going on over here on this channel. Welcome. Of course, if you have been here before, you know my heart. I appreciate your time just as well as everybody else. And thank you to all of the subscribers. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Happy Tuesday. I am here to talk about what we are doing for the second quarter of 2025. We just finished up January, February, and March. January was a month. We just made a couple of sporadic things. February and March was all about collections. We did the navy and tan, and then we did the like pink, green, and cream. And we also threw in the collaboration with my friend Maxine, where we sewed and showed you Vogue 1990. So now, what are we doing for April, May, and June? I had to really put a lot of thought into what I was going to make. I had to go through my stash, see what fabrics I did have, because even though I don't keep a lot of fabric, I still need to sew it up, what's in there, so that I could add more if I so desire. So while I'm thinking about what I am going to do, I had to go through my closet. You know that, or if you've watched my channel, I do a nice little purge every 3 or 4 months, because I do have someone that I can share my makes with, so I'm not just making clothes, and of course unable to wear them. I am going to the office now. You guys know I'm retired, but I have started going back into the office 2 days a week, which means that I'm able to wear my clothes, of course. I'm even able to put my heels on and stuff like that. So I had to think about what exactly I had in my closet. Everything is color coordinated. I wasn't worried about that. But what pieces do I look for that I don't have? Because I find with all the clothes that I have, I kind of wear the same thing all of the time. And I really want to venture out and wear the things that I have been making. So what I discovered was that I don't really have the layering pieces. I have pants, I have skirts, I have dresses, I have suits, you know, but I don't have those one pieces. Like when I go to grab a black jacket, I really don't have one. If I go grab a tan type blazer, I really don't have one. Or if I have on something simple, but it might be a little breeze, and you know, I don't have what I would love to throw on. Not just the layering for the warmth, because we're going into the summer, but also just for some color and for some additional style to my wardrobe. So I know that we will be doing some layering pieces, and I'll talk about these for the month of April. And then I was thinking, what would I do in the month of May? And I've watched many videos. I know which ones I enjoy, watch on a regular. And I decided that I would do a boho chic collection for the month of May. Boho chic is something that, it's a style that I really, really like, but I don't go out that far and actually make or wear those types of garments. I have a gorgeous boho skirt and top that I made last year, and I have yet to have worn it, and it's so pretty. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stick to the style that I like. You guys know I am a very classic person. I don't really do trends. I like to just make what I like, and it's basically the classic styles. So I'm gonna find a way to do boho, but yet keep it classic friendly, and hopefully there'll be some things in there that still you enjoy watching me make or present, and of course you may want to try yourself. And let me say this, there have been a few people, not a lot, but a few people that have shopped at my store, Fabric Hut, as far as calling in online. I don't know who you are specifically, but I know that that happens. I don't get a commission from Fabric Hut. They do give me a little discount, you know, here and there, but I don't think it's any more than anybody else really receives if you frequent their store. That's just how kind and the type of store that we shop with. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have enjoyed all of the fabrics that you have purchased, you know. So really, thank you for doing that. So that's April, that's May, and then I was like, well, what am I going to sew in June? Because I don't want to be all over the place. And so I thought for the month of June, why don't I throw in 2 or 3 vintage garments? I see a lot of the vintage thrifting going on, and I'm seeing more and more, or it's probably the same channels, but I'm paying attention to more and more of the vintage channels, and I am seeing a couple of pieces that I would like to add to my wardrobe. So we are going to be looking at layering, we are going to be looking at boho, and we are going to be looking at vintage. And so I hope those things are of interest to you. But right now, I'm not going to show you all of these pieces. You know, we'll get to that next week. But in the beginning of the video, you saw 5 layering items. So all 5 are made, they all need handwork. And sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll make the entire garment. Sometimes I will just make several pieces and then sit down and watch TV or listen to a sermon or listen to some music and get all of the handwork done. And that's what's about to happen on with these 5 pieces. But I do want you to come back and see them next Tuesday, because what you're going to see, I made 3 pieces from the Butterick 6328. I made 3 of these. And this one, the McCall's 8491, I made 2. And so I want you to come back so that you can see these layering pieces in their glory. And then I have another collaboration. I mentioned that I was going to be making this cape. And when I made mention of it, actually my friend Maxine and I are making this cape. And when I made mention of it on one of my videos, 2 YouTube creators, Anne Marie from Anne Marie's Workshop and Jessica from Jessica J Create, asked if they could get in on the making of the cape. And I said, yes. So you are going to see that we will actually be presenting these capes the end of April. So I have 5 Tuesdays this month. One of these Tuesdays I might take off. But today, of course, is April 1st. And no, I'm not going to turn around and say April Fools. This is April 1st. The next 2 Tuesdays, you'll be seeing the layering pieces. And I don't know, the 4th Tuesday I may take off, if not. But the 5th Tuesday is when you will see the cape and stuff. So I'm not yet going to show you the pattern, but I will show you a little bit of the fabrics I'll be working with. I don't know about the other ladies, but I have this yellow. It's hard to see it because I'm wearing yellow, but I have this yellow piece. I have this cream piece. And I have this bee piece. So I will probably show you tidbits of it throughout the month of April. I watched several collaborations just to see what people are doing or how they're putting them together, because that's new for me. Maxine and I sew together all the time, but with other persons joining in, this is new for me. And so we're going to be probably a little bit different. I don't always just do the traditional thing. I want to take you guys along the ride with me, and I want to have fun doing it. I'm not sure what the other ladies, how they will handle. You may just have to wait till April 29th in order to see theirs, but mine, you are going to be seeing snippets. You're not going to see the full garment. I'm not even going to let you see enough of it to quite know what that finishing product will look like, I don't think. However, this is to get started. So that's where we are for the quarter coming up. I hope you'll come back and, just continue to watch and continue to come along this journey with me. It's been a great 2 years. I love the comments. As you can see, I respond to the comments. The months of February and March were very full months for me. I didn't respond to the comments as quickly as I normally do, but I did respond. So you guys keep typing, and I am going to be back to show you these garments. And guess what? I have a sewing process that I videoed for you to see on one of these pieces that I have made. So come back and see it. I appreciate you being here with me on today. Thank you so very much. I'm just wearing one of my t-shirts, yellow. This is just a straight skirt. It's a house tooth, some kind of cotton fabric. There's nothing but 2 little slits on the side, some elastic in the waist, and call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, share my channel, subscribe if you will. I do appreciate it. But you know what I say, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload another video. And guess what? I will be back on Thursday because it is time for me to show you garment number 3 of the, is it garment number 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, garment number 3 of the Fabric Roulette Challenge hosted by Chris over at Unsocial. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.